So is dropshipping a sustainable business model? Let's go ahead and spend a few minutes talking about that topic today. And the reason I want to talk about it is, at least for me, what happened with me is I went through a period of, I've been in the entrepreneur space for a while. In the first few years, I didn't really make any money. I tried Amway, I tried Primerica, I tried Ambit Energy, I tried Empower Network. I tried selling these things called rainbow vacuum cleaners door to door. They're like water vacuum. They use water to basically. They're not really vacuum cleaners, but I tried selling those. I tried selling AT&T Uverse door to door. I used to walk around Walmart and prospect for people in the MLM companies I was in, and say I would go around Walmart and say, "Hey, you look sharp. Do you keep your options open?" The reason I ask is the guy I work for, because I was like 18 years old at the time, so I wanted to use someone with more credibility. The guy I work for is hiring, wanted to see if you kept your options open, and then I'd get their phone number and try to get them to a meeting in a hotel, or if it was Primerica, bring them to an office and recruit them, right? So I tried all these companies, and then I went through a period of time where I tried making money online, and I tried looking for loopholes. I tried doing some, I don't say black hat stuff, but it was kind of like loophole stuff. It was stuff that would work for a while, but then it eventually not work. And what I kind of realized is over a period of time was that I don't want to be grinding it out forever. I don't want to be grinding it out for the rest of my life. What I want to do is, I want to, instead of, every 3 months or 6 months having to learn a new skill set, or, I want to find a business that I can get really good at and invest my time. And once I'm good at that business, I can make money in that business for years or possibly even decades. That way the whole reason I got into the entrepreneur space was to make money and not work a lot. So I had money and time to do the things that I wanted to do. And I see a lot of people especially on Facebook, especially some of these beginner entrepreneurs, they jump around from thing to thing, and they almost spend more time now than they were when they had a job trying to figure out how to make money, and they're not even making that much money yet. So I was like, okay, and that was me for years, right? It was me for years. So I told myself, I want to find a sustainable business model so I can get good at it, and then I can make money from a while. So that's why I want to talk about today. Is dropshipping a sustainable business model? Now, what we have to understand with dropshipping is what we're doing is we are basically being a middle person. We are being a middle man, or we are being a middle woman. We kind of know a secret. Maybe it's not even a secret, but we have some knowledge, and basically we have customers that don't really know about dropshipping, or they're not familiar with it, and then we have products we can buy, and we're the middle person, and we mark it up. And by the way, this is how pretty much all businesses work. Pretty much all businesses are kind of like it's basically where you're the middle person and you have knowledge or connection that the other person doesn't have, or doesn't feel like trying to figure out how to get. When I go to 7-Eleven and I'm buying a candy bar, I know that the 7-Eleven's making money on that. What is the 7-Eleven doing? They have a resale license, and they contact a distributor or a wholesaler or the manufacturer, and they're basically getting candy bars at this price, and they're selling it to me and more for this price. If you ever go to a bar or club, what are they doing there? And you're buying drinks for $3 or $5 or $10. Well, the bar or club is buying the alcohol for this price, and they're selling it for this price. If you go to a restaurant, they're buying the food at this price, and they're selling it to you at this price. That's pretty much how all businesses work, right? You're just connecting people to the middle person. And there's even companies that do this, where they're like consultants, and they will connect you with other people. So if you have a business, you can do a consulting day with some of these consultants, and they'll say, okay, you're using this company, I got a connection with a guy over here, and he can get it to you for 2% less, or 5% less, or he can reduce your processing fees, or he can give you a better, all these things. So a lot of business is just you kind of knowing a secret, or knowing something that the other person doesn't have. And that's all that dropshipping is, right? All dropshipping is we are a middle person, and we are connecting people. We're saying, all right, we're showing people products that we're dropshipping from a company, and when people decide to buy that products, they are making a decision out of their own free will that the money they're spending on the product, that they find more value in the product than the money that they're spending on it, which gets them to buy it. Because when value exceeds price, people buy. So they believe that the value they're getting from the product, and as well as they're buying it from Facebook Marketplace, they trust Facebook, they've probably had a Facebook account for 15 years. It's protected by Facebook's policy, so it's there's some trust and credibility that's built into the Facebook Marketplace platform as well. All those things go into their decision. So the question we want to ask ourselves is dropshipping a sustainable business model? Is this a fluke, or is this something that'll be around for a while? And what I want to do is I want to look at the history of dropshipping. And the truth is, people have actually been dropshipping since the 60s and the 70s, 1960s and the 1970s. So about 50 or 60 years. And people were doing this with mail order companies, and they were taking advantage of mail order catalogs, where you would get I remember during the Halloween season at my mom's house, I would get a catalog, or I'd get like a magazine, and they had all these Halloween products. And I remember I wanted to buy all of them, right? I could buy all these spiders. I don't even know what I wanted to do with it. They just look cool. I just wanted to buy stuff, right? I just wanted to spend some money. Well, they could have been making those products themselves. They could have been buying them from a distributor and shipping them to me. Or they could have had an arrangement with the dropshipping company where they say, listen, I'm going to do all the marketing. I'm going to send out catalogs. I'm going to take orders. And you guys are just going to make the items and ship them to the customer. So people were doing this for a long time. People have been doing this for more than half a century. And what's nice about the dropshipping business model that I really like is once you get good at it and learn it one time and learn how to list items in a way where people will buy items from you over the competition, where you can manage team members if you want to have people work for you, right, or virtual assistants. You know how to manage customer service. When you get good at this business model once, you can use it on other platforms. So for example, I started off dropshipping on Amazon. I got really, really good at dropshipping on Amazon. And last year in 2021, I made over $100,000 in profit dropshipping on Amazon. I've done over $1.5 million in sales in a 12-month period dropshipping on Amazon. Well, as you guys probably know from some of my other videos, that business is phasing out. Amazon is cracking down on dropshippers more and more, and it's becoming harder and harder to dropship on Amazon. And for those that are dropshipping, a lot of them are getting their accounts suspended, or I've made other videos on why you shouldn't dropship on Amazon anymore, which is why I stopped making videos about it. So what did I do? Well, I said, okay, I'm not dropshipping on Amazon anymore. I want to keep making money. I saw Facebook Marketplace, and I started experimenting with the shipping option on Facebook Marketplace. And in a very short period of time, I was making really, really, really good money. I mean, it took me maybe in a very short period of time. It was like a month and a half, till I started making a good $500 to $1,000 a week in profit. It was even more. I had some days I was making $300-400 in profit pretty quickly, drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Why? Because I took the knowledge I already had. I had to learn a little bit on Facebook. There was a little bit of a learning curve, but it was really small compared to a brand new person starting up. For me, it might have been 5% from what a brand new person would have to do, because I already had reliable drop shipping companies. I was already like tax exempt, right? I already had virtual assistants and I knew how to hire them. So I got on Facebook Marketplace. I listed items for like 3 or 4 days, and then I trained a VA on how to list items. And within like the 5th or 6th day of me listing items on Facebook Marketplace, I had a VA listing items, and I was already getting sales. So I basically took the knowledge on one platform, tweaked it, and moved it to another platform. And that's really the beauty of dropshipping. When you get good at this business, if you decide to get good at this business, you can move platforms and change it, right? 20 years from now, maybe people will be dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe people will be dropshipping on TikTok. I don't know. Maybe TikTok comes out with something. But what's nice is when you get good at this skill set, as new opportunities come out, you can take advantage of them and take the existing knowledge you have and just kind of move that business, or even open up another business where you're dropshipping on a couple or a few platforms. So hopefully that answers the question and clears the air on if dropshipping is a sustainable business model. I will put links to other videos here you might enjoy, and I will maybe see you on those videos.